What's up, everybody? This is Nomans from I Know Games. We're a group of gamers playing Aurora Legends, and we decided to make a video guide walking through the gold mine event for anyone curious on how the event works or just wants to see how other players have been doing their mines. We'll be starting with some mining gameplay on Samurai RS's account. This Gold Rush event is like most other events where you can earn event stamina by doing certain in-game tasks, which in this event are silver coins. Once you've gathered some silver coins, you can mine for gold, which can be used in the gold mine event shop for promotion items, shards, and some other limited items. Something to note is that the gold mines will only be mineable for 4 more days, but the shop will be open for over 7 days from the recording of this video. So you want to use all your silver coins and tools within the 4 days, but have a couple more days to decide what to spend all your gold on. Okay, so we'll start with how to collect silver coins. You can collect silver coins by doing in-game tasks, like quest events. A blue quest event will give you 5 silver coins, a purple will give you 15, and an orange will give you 60. Completing co-ops will give you 15 silver coins, completing a royal quest will give you 30, and then completing Elysia, either your first time of the day or your first 4 assists of the week, and those will give you 5 silver coins each. Once you've collected enough silver coins, you can begin digging the gold mine. Every time you get a new mine, you're presented with a 10 by 10 grid, and under these 100 tiles, 16 of these tiles will have gold underneath. We're given the information that all 16 of these grids will be connected. We want to use the expert tools first to narrow down the mine area, and then the personal tools to dig up these gold tiles. The number of times it takes you to dig 100%, so all 16 of the tiles, the less gold earnings you'll receive. If it takes you less than 4 times dug, then you'll get 150% of the gold mine earnings, less than 5, 120, less than 7 times, 100%, and then if it takes you 7 times or more, then you only get 80% of the gold. On some refreshes of the mine, you'll be presented with a rare mine. These rare mines have 4 additional tiles, not touching the original 16, and if you dig these up, then you will get an additional multiplier to your gold earnings. Okay, so how to dig. You have 2 types of tools to dig up the gold, personal and expert. Each personal tool used will increase the counter on the times dug. The alloy pick 1 will dig up a 1x5 in this direction. The alloy pick 2 will dig a 1x5 in the other direction. The hammer will dig up a 2x2. And the unstable explosive will destroy 4 random rocks in this 3x3 grid. The expert tools don't increment the times dug and can be used to narrow down the search area. So manual detection will scan this 5x5 area but not dig up the gold for you. So it'll just show you where the gold is or isn't. Dowsing will do the same but for the entire map. The pinpoint blast will dig up the gold on a 1x1 square. And the alchemic blast will dig up the gold in a 3x3 blast. The manual detection, you get 1 free per mine that you refresh, and you get 2 manual detections on a rare mine. You get 1 free dowsing per day, 2 free pinpoint blasts per day, and 1 free alchemic blast per day. After that, they start costing gems. Okay, so we'll go through a couple mines to see how some players might dig up all of the gold. I like to start with the manual detection, which is given to you on every mine and scans a 5x5 area. So this should help us narrow down the search area. I like to start not in a complete corner, but a little bit off into the center. So that scan showed me that there's only 1 gold piece in that 5x5, and that since all the gold are connected to each other, that the gold will be in this area. So after using one manual detection, we can start using our personal tools to start mining this area. From this we know that at least this tile and this tile have gold underneath it because the tiles of gold are all connected, and we know that there's at least 15 more tiles of gold under here because we're trying to find all 16. What we could do is since we have so little information, we could use a dowsing that will scan the entire screen, but that might be a little bit of overkill because we usually want to use these on a fresh mine, and especially a rare mine because we have those 4 extra pieces to scan for. We could use a manual detection that will scan this 5x5 area for us and probably find a lot of the gold for us, but usually this is a limited resource and we only get 1 per mine. So what we can do is we can try to manually find the gold in this area and try to logic through where the gold might be. A good first move might be to throw this 1x5 and destroy this area of rocks, because what this will allow us to do is see if any of these tiles that are connected to this rock contain gold, and if it does, then we'll move this direction, and if it doesn't, then we know that most of the gold will be down here. And if we leave this space open, then if we find gold in this column and this column, that will leave us room to either use an unstable explosive or an alloy pick 2 to take alloy pick 1 to take out this whole row in one move. Something to note is, relative to this chart, it's going to be pretty hard at any time to get the entire gold mine in less than 4 moves, because our best tool only mines 5, so even if we did this perfectly in 5, 5, and 5, that would only give us 15 of the 16 gold pieces. So we will need at least 1 more move, and that pushes us into the next bracket already. Yep. And the only way to get under 4 moves would be to utilize these expert moves, which don't use a times dug. So we'll throw an alloy pick 2 into this spot, and we found 4 gold underneath that spot. So we know that the gold mine extends in this direction, at least. So now we have the location of 5 of the gold pieces out of 16. No gold up here, unless this one comes over and extends this way. So our next move will be in this direction. Now we can either put it here or here, because the gold could either extend this way and then come up, or it can fill out here and then come down. So this is a kind of a 50-50 gamble.
I go this way because you can use your explosive layer to do this.
Down here?
You can use that guy.
Okay. Now if we put it down here and the gold is this way, one trick that you can use is this unstable explosive. It's supposed to clear 4 random pieces in a 3x3 grid, but if you throw it on top of already dug mines or over the side of the map, what it'll do is it'll still pick 4 random spots in the available spots. So one trick is you can put it on top of already dug gold or over the top of the map to pinpoint 3 or 4 tiles at a cheaper cost. So doing something like this is essentially using the hammer, but at a cheaper silver coin cost. So we'll use the alloy pick 2. Oops. And we found that it extends this way and up here. So we have 10 of the 16. And it looks like the gold mine is extending this way. It could fill out here, but I think we can either try a explosive right here that will knock out all 4 of these pieces, or a alloy pick 2 to knock out these 5. But since this kind of works out perfectly for this explosive piece, rather than, you know, these 5 are already dug out, this explosive piece will definitely hit these 4 for the cheapest cost. Okay, so this one was missing. This one we already knew, and then we have 2 additional pieces of information. Let's see, we have 7 plus 5, so 12 found, so we're still missing 4. they could be anywhere along this line or extend out here. So what we can do is we can either spend 5 silver coins to mine these 5 out, a hammer to find some of these, or an explosive.
I'm leaning towards this.
So what we can try is here, since this is connected to the most pieces of gold. And we've reached 100% in 4 times Doug. Once you reach 100% progress on a mine, they'll give you the gold, which is calculated based on the full amount of gold reduced by the amount of times dug, or multiplied by the amount of times dug, and it shows you that the expected amount was 120% due to the amount of times dug. If you click OK, it'll refresh the mine, and you'll have a new 10 by 10 grid, and the gold can be randomly placed. So we'll start again with the man's detection.
You also got an extra.
Oh yeah, and because we refreshed the mine, we got 1 additional manual detection. So we'll start with the same strategy. Placing the manual detection. And this time, rather than the gold mine being in this direction, we see that we have 2 pieces here, and the gold mine can extend anywhere in this corner. So from here, we can do the same. We can, use the dowsing or the manual detection to scan the complete screen if we wanted to get more information without using too many of the times dug.
Do you want to do it this time, maybe? Just to show how.
Sure, yeah. So this time, since we've been saving up our manual detections on this account, Samurai RS has been saving up, we can use our manual detection to show what a manual detection could do to save you some times dug. So we'll do it in this corner. So we just use our second manual detection in this corner to scan the rest of the gold mine. We found 15 of the gold tiles out of the 16, but the range of the gold is pretty bad for us. It ranges pretty wide and high, and there's a couple zigzags, so we're gonna have to avoid these dark areas with our tools. I have the rest of the team with me, Paradox, Zero, and Samurai RS. So one possibility is the Alchemic Blast, then Hammer, and then we have these. And worst case scenario, one of these 2 isn't the remaining tile of gold, and it's right here. So we still have to hit these 7.
Yeah, so I guess if we're going to use an Alchemic Blast, we should strive for the best results, since that's like a rare one. You only get one of those a day. We do get 2 of those pinpoint blasts, so we could gamble that it's on 1. Hopefully we hit it, in which case we won't need it. But if we do need the last move, we can use the pinpoint blast to finish up the mine.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep. Another alternative we were thinking about was the alloy pick here, right?
Right.
And then the unstable explosive here, because these 2 are already cleared. It would definitely clear these 2.
Right.
So that would be all of these cleared plus this. We could Alchemic Blast these 9, and then we have to find some way to identify the last one.
It would be, you can use the same thing, use the unstable explosion on the last part of the 3 here. And if it's not at, still use the point to do the last one.
Yep. So that'll be 1, 2, 3 moves.
Yeah. And using an Alchemic Blast. So actually kind of same result. So as far as I can look at it, I mean, I'm sure maybe someone could analyze the video and tell us later, but it looks like it's pretty hard to do 3 moves, 3 personal moves without doing an expert move. Oh, you obviously can't do that. We have to use at least 1 expert move.
Right.
But yeah, given the way the race shape or the mines are set up right now, it's very hard to do. It's so spread out. It's hard.
So do we have something better than this one? This unstable Alchemic Blast. Unstable
That seems to be that should be a solid play.
input.
Yeah, that's a
Point.
solid play. I think.
Okay,
That's solid.
So that's the best we have so far.
I think so.
I agree.
All right, let's do it.
Do it. Let's blow it up.
Blow it up.
So alloy pick, unstable explosive, Alchemic Blast.
Moment of truth, guys. It's a moment of truth. Boom.
And we got it, yep. Okay.
Nice.
195.
Because 150%.
Oh, for 150%.
So if you guys were paying attention, I think the last one was 120%. And we got 156.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, rare mine.
Where am I?
Nice. Okay.
So we got 1 extra of these, so we had 2 extra manual detections. 13. So for these, what we found is the trick is the dowsings are the most effective here. Because the dowsings will show you the entire map. It'll show you the 16 gold tiles. And then as we'll see when we use this dowsing, it'll show us the 4 additional rare arrays.
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright.
And you only get one of these a day.
Yep, and you get 1 free of these a day.
Oh, imagine what's the importance of the rare mine. The rare mine has an actual another bonus.
Right. Yeah, the rare mine, if you find the 4 rare mines, the 4 of them will be arranged in a shape. We found in a square, in kind of like a T, or the last shape I'm not sure if we've seen, but it's probably in like a Z.
Z or an L or something.
Or an L, yeah. And depending on the shape, it'll give you either 150%, 200%, or 250% of your gold.
Yeah, on top of your normal earning.
On top of your normal earning, but you will have to dig them all up, so it may take you a little more tries. So let's take a look at it.
Another thing to be mindful is with the rare quests, is that once you complete the normal set of gold, the 16 pieces, it'll ask you if you want to quit because you're done. You don't want to quit because you want to mine the remaining 4 pieces.
Right, you need that for the bonus.
Okay, here we go.
Let's try it. Dowsing rod. There we go.
Okay,
Wow.
so we can see, yeah, we have the 16 gold here, all connected. And then off in the corner here, we have the 4 special pieces. And we're going to try to do this in as little possible moves, personal moves. And we're willing to use a little more expert moves because the reward is so much better on this rare one. So what we're thinking is a hammer to knock out these 3, and a pinpoint blast to knock that one out.
So that's 1 move.
Yep, so 1 move currently, because the hammer counts as 1, the pinpoint blast is free. And then an alchemic blast, which is an expert tool, and also won't count as a move, to knock this out. And then an alloy pick 1, another alloy pick 1, so that'll be 3 moves total. And then 1 more pinpoint blast, which won't count as a move. And that'll put us at less than 4 times. And then depending on the shape, we'll see which of these bonuses we get.
Yeah,
So ready?
let's try it. It's using a lot of expert tools, but I think if you're going to use them, you should use them now. So times Doug is the 1. Oh, so before we hit this one though, so normally if we did this on, if it's 150, it would give you what,
190 something.
190 something. So let's see what we get.
Oh, we got the 2.5 enchantment
Oh,
bonus.
nice. Oh, so let's make a note that the little Tetris looking piece is
Yeah.
2.5.
So that was a shape that was like a kind of T, right?
Yeah.
So the T shape is 2.5 enchantment bonus.
Oh, that makes sense because it was like about almost 200, like 190 something times 2.5 is about almost 500.
And that 2.5 was on top of 194.
Or,
So
Yeah.
it does the first multiplier, and
Yeah.
then it implies the enchantment bonus on top of that.
yeah. So wow, this is a good one.
Yeah. So yeah, I think it definitely is worth to use the expert tools
Good job, Samurai.
on the rare ones. Yeah.
Way to hoard those
Yeah, well,
expert
what are those
tools.
Expert tools. Or you just well it up, throw some gems in it.
Okay. Do one more.
Yeah, sure. Let's see if
Alright.
you can get like a decent manual detection this
Yeah.
time.
All right. Same strategy.
Sure. Maybe one of these times won't. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah,
That's
there
a
we
little
go.
better. A little better.
Okay. So this one showed us 7. 7 out of the 16. And it kind of gives us a direction.
So I'm thinking like maybe on this side here, maybe.
Yeah. So our first move, we're thinking alloy pick somewhere around here
Yeah.
to show us a bunch of connected pieces.
Yeah.
Here or one up, you think?
I think one down's good.
One down?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. We detected that it went right. That's good.
Yeah. So now we're at 11.
So I would say maybe another pick to do these 5, maybe.
Pick right here
Yeah.
to see if, I guess it's coming down this way.
It
Okay.
is.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yep.
And how many we need left here?
7 more. It looks like, so I guess I haven't seen this before, but it looks like it shows you the remaining mines up here. So we have 9 plus 4 is 13 plus 3 more. Nope.
Got a stalker, samurai. Let's see. We could do. So we're missing 3 more. So the 3 more could either be over here
Yep.
or over here, right?
Yep. Or even up here.
Oh, up there, yeah. Oh.
Worst case scenario, like 1, 2, 3.
Okay, so though we declare these guys, right? So we can use another fiber. Maybe it's in there. What do you guys think?
We could. Let's see. Can we do this?
Or if you think it's going to be in this bottom row, we could do another fiber there.
We could do this to kind of knock out this whole possibility.
Yeah, but I mean, we still. So I guess also the question is, how do you want to knock out these 4 though?
Yep.
You still have to knock them out.
Gambling's always a choice.
Gamble's a gamble. We can try to do. Does this maybe the fiber just to see if it's in there? Because you declare the 2 at least.
Sure. Yeah, we can try it. So declare these 2 and also kind of test out these.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that was
Oh,
pretty
we
good.
like
That was
that on
lucky.
that
Yeah.
I knew, guys. I knew.
So there's 3 more left.
You can still do another fiber if you want.
We could do a fiber to knock out these 2 and at the same time check this direction.
And if we win it, that's what 120.
Yeah, that'll put us at 4 times. So we did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you wanna try it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nope.
So yeah, so it's a dead end this way.
It's a whiff.
So the last one, I believe, yep, is somewhere along this line.
Oof. And there's an extra one there.
Yep. So we could use an unstable explosive to cheaply hit these 4,
I feel like there's a good play for that because
or we could hit this. So I guess we can 100%, or this isn't even 100%, and it would cost
No.
5 silver.
No.
Or we could hit it with this, hope it's there, and if it's not there, hit it with another 3 silver coins.
correct.
So that might be the cheapest option, right?
Yeah, I think so.
But I guess
I think there's a good chance this might be one.
Yeah. All right, so we'll go that way. Nope.
Whoa. Nope. Oh wait.
It's got to be here, right?
Well, it could be doubled up though. How many's left?
1 left.
Oh, there's only 1 left. Oh, okay, yeah. There it
130.
130. I think that's the worst we've done so far.
is. Yeah, 130 is at 100%.
100%. Okay. With each mine successfully dug, you get a little counter up here on the total mines completed. We hopped onto Nomus's account on First World to show you because he hasn't collected any of the rewards. Once you successfully complete 5 mines, you'll get 30 tier 1 arcane tokens. 10 mines will give you 20 tier 2 and tier 3 speed tokens. 24 mines will give you 2 1-draw tokens, 2 1-draw coupons, and a quest refresh. And then at 30, you'll get one of each, or one of these for tier 9 to 12 promotion items. I believe it's one of each of these.
I think it's one of each of these.
Yep.
And if you don't know, you need like 20 of them to go from T
Yep.
to T9.
20 to go from T9 to T10, I believe, and then T10 it's 40.
Yeah,
each.
and if you want to know how to get to like your character, which one it uses, you can check in the museum.
So Van will use these mithril ingots. Okay, that concludes our guide to Gold Rush. Thanks for watching our video. Please hit the like button if you liked our information, and if you'd like to see guides on more aspects of the game, like Maelstrom or runes, please leave a comment below, and also let us know if you have any tips or tricks for the Gold Rush that we might have missed.
We also have unboxing vids of characters if you are interested in seeing those as well.
Okay, thanks for watching.